Jesus and the woman at the well. The introduction to the encounter at the well marks a significant moment that bridges cultural divides. This encounter, found in the Gospel of John chapter 4, describes how Jesus, traveling through Samaria, stops at Jacob's well and speaks with a Samaritan woman. In Jewish culture at the time, interactions between Jews and Samaritans were strained due to deep-seated historical animosities. Furthermore, men did not typically engage in public dialogue with women outside their families. Jesus' approach to the Samaritan woman was revolutionary, illustrating his mission to reach beyond societal boundaries and stereotypes. In this passage, Jesus speaks with a Samaritan woman, asking her for a drink of water. At the time, Jews and Samaritans had deep-seated animosities due to ethnic and religious differences. Samaritans were often considered impure by Jews, and interactions were generally avoided. Additionally, in the patriarchal societies of the time, men typically did not engage in public conversations with women, especially those perceived as sinners, as was suggested by the woman's marital history. And the truth goes like this: a woman, a Samaritan, came to draw water. Jesus said, "Would you give me a drink of water?" The Samaritan woman, taken aback, asked, "How come you, a Jew, are asking me, a Samaritan woman, for a drink?" Jesus answered, "If you knew the generosity of God and who I am, you would be asking me for a drink, and I would give you fresh, living water." The woman said, "Sir, you don't even have a bucket to draw with, and this well is deep. So how are you going to get this living water? Are you a better man than our ancestor Jacob, who dug this well and drank from it, he and his sons and livestock, and passed it down to us?" Jesus said, "Everyone who drinks this water will get thirsty again and again. Anyone who drinks the water I give will never thirst, not ever. The water I give will be an artesian spring within, gushing fountains of endless life." The woman said, "Sir, give me this water so I won't ever get thirsty, won't ever have to come back to this well again." He said, "Go call your husband and then come back." 17 to 18. "I have no husband," she said. "That's nicely put. I have no husband. You've had 5 husbands, and the man you're living with now isn't even your husband." You spoke the truth there, sure enough. 19 to 20. "Oh, so you're a prophet. Well, tell me this. Our ancestors worshipped God at this mountain, but you Jews insist that Jerusalem is the only place for worship, right?" 21 to 23. "Believe me, woman, the time is coming when you Samaritans will worship the Father neither here at this mountain nor there in Jerusalem. You worship guessing in the dark. We Jews worship in the clear light of day. God's way of salvation is made available through the Jews. But the time is coming. It has, in fact, come when what you're called will not matter, and where you go to worship will not matter." 23 to 24. "It's who you are and the way you live that count before God. Your worship must engage your spirit in the pursuit of truth. That's the kind of people the Father is out looking for, those who are simply and honestly themselves before Him in their worship. God is sheer being itself spirit. Those who worship Him must do it out of their very being. We can do that. Amen."